Well, there you have it. There you have it.
Oh, no, hello again.
Yeah, nice to see you again. Yeah, that's the climax. The climax. You can all go home now, guys. No, seriously, it's good that he got life anyway, didn't he? Do you want to be in this little video or not? No.
Oh, yeah, I'll just say Armed Forces, thank you.
Yeah, no problem, yeah, especially. Yeah. You want to take that off there, that doesn't do you any favours, you know. It doesn't do anything for you, having that thing on, yeah.
Hello, Armed Forces, thank you for everything you do, and thank you for protecting women.
Yeah.
And he is an embarrassment, and I'm just going to say my father was in the army, and carry on doing what you're doing to protect us.
Oh, thank you so much, so sweet, absolutely.
Just so we know, no one's
so it's just heard the verdict of the Seville Everard case, and he's got life in prison, presumably without parole, and at the moment everyone's just waiting here to probably hear a statement from the family and also the solicitors. But what he did to that girl was terrible. Not just that he killed her, it was the way in which he did it. The details haven't really come out yet, but apparently he used coronavirus legislation to arrest her and handcuffed her as well alone, so she couldn't fight back when he strangled her. So if ever there's an ultimate abuse of police power, this is it.
With his belt?
With his police belt.
Yeah. Raped her and he burned her.
Raped her.
The body was found by dogs.
This guy in prison, his life's not going to work. I mean, sex offender and a police officer. I mean, police officers are probably top of the pecking order in jail. So he's going to have a psychological death anyway, but couldn't happen to a nicer bloke, could it really, you know?
Lovely. He burnt her body.
He burnt the body and then...
and it was found by dogs.
And then he took his kids to play there a couple of days later, apparently, you know. Jesus Christ.
I don't think you can get sicker than that. I don't think you get sicker than that. He's a psychopath.
He wasn't a normal cop. He was one with an SMG around the American embassy. I think Public Royal Protection Squad as well. You know, he wasn't.
He's a psychopath. Not normal.
Weapons training has to be strict. To give it to a lunatic like that.
Not a normal cop. Normal people don't. Can you see all right? Come through.
Yeah.
Done, we're finished.
There is kidnap, rape and murder. It's one of the most dreadful events in the 190-year history of the Metropolitan Police Service. This hearing has revealed the full brutality of this man's crimes against Sarah. I am absolutely horrified that this man used his position of trust to deceive and coerce Sarah. And I know you all are too. His actions were a gross betrayal of everything policing stands for. What he did was unthinkable and appalling. He showed himself to be the coward he is through his lies and seeking to minimise his true responsibility for his crimes. Police officers are here to protect people, to be trustworthy, courageous and compassionate. His every action is the exact opposite of that. As the judge said, he has eroded the confidence that the public are entitled to have in the police. It is critical that every subject in this country can trust police officers when they encounter them. The judge went on to say he has very considerably added to the sense of insecurity that many have living in our cities, perhaps particularly women. I have followed this investigation very closely. I've been in court yesterday and today. I am absolutely sickened. Overwhelmingly, my thoughts are with Sarah, her family, her friends, her loved ones. He will now spend the rest of his life in prison. I hope that will give them some slight comfort. This man has brought shame on the Met. Speaking frankly, as an organisation, we have been robbed. I do want to thank everyone involved in bringing him to justice and doing so swiftly. Sarah's courageous and dignified family and friends, the prosecution team, and all those who supported the investigation and prosecution. The judge recognised and commended the work of our investigators. I echo those thoughts. I saw for myself firsthand their extraordinary determination and professionalism. This is the Metropolitan Police Service I know. It's capable and caring, full of people who are good and who work all their lives to protect others. I absolutely know that there are those who feel their trust in us is shaken. I recognise that for some people a precious bond of trust has been damaged. Our dedication to you, our public, remains undiminished. As Commissioner, I will do everything in my power to ensure you learn any lesson. I know that what happened to Sarah, and indeed what has happened to other women in London and beyond in recent times, has raised important questions about women's safety. Here in the Met, I commit to keep working with others to improve women's safety and reduce the fear of violence. There are no words that can fully express the fury and overwhelming sadness that we all feel about what happened to Sarah. I am so sorry.
So resign then!
How is
Go now! Go now! Don't answer the public, will you? Don't answer the public. Just walk away. 6-figure salary.
Oh, that's my second. Disgrace.